Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren urges people of Wangoi Assembly constituency not to waste their votes on uncertain candidates. Congress MLA K. Ranjit slams BJP candidate for upcoming by-poll of Wangoi Assembly constituency, Minister Oinam Lukhoi, as more dangerous than coronavirus. CLP leader Okrami Bobi asked Chief Minister N. Biren what positive changes BJP governments go to hills, go to village, go to school missions have brought in Manipur. Mahut Minister Akram Henry says he quit being an opposition MLA and joined BJP-led state government only to serve the public better. Manipur reports 262 new COVID-19 cases, 5 deaths and 200 recovered cases in last 24 hours. A death toll stands at 144, recovery rate nearing 75%. And India reports less than 50,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. Tally rises above 79 lakhs and recovery rate climbs above 90%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren has urged the people of Wangoi Assembly constituency not to waste their votes on uncertain candidates. He has assured that the BJP-led state government will never create fear and anxiety to the people, unlike the previous Congress-led government. He was speaking today at the flag-hoisting ceremony of Minister Oinam Lukhoi, who is a BJP candidate of Wangoi Assembly constituency for the upcoming by-election. The event was held at the candidate's residence in Yumnam Huidrom Thiam Leshangkhong. The Chief Minister said that the central leaders acknowledged the sacrifices made by Oinam Lukhoi, who had even resigned from his MLA post to save the state government and hence accorded him with a ministerial berth. He claimed that there is no such valiant act in the political history of Manipur and across the northeast. The Chief Minister asked the residents of Wangoi Assembly constituency whether they will cast their votes to a proper minister or to some uncertain candidates who do not possess the true qualities of a leader. Stating that BJP central leaders are loyal and devoted, and Biren mentioned that the central leaders implemented the ILP system in the state without any chaos and conflicts. He also claimed that the law and order situation of the state has much improved and burn-in blockades have been abated with the coming of the BJP-led state government. Biren also said that the government has carried out dredging of rivers in many parts of the state, thus preventing flash floods during monsoon this year. He asserted that various centrally sponsored minor irrigation schemes and other welfare schemes have been launched in the state for the welfare of the people. The Chief Minister urged the public to cast their votes wisely, considering all these things.
Sak Hazaiga, Fazadega, Hari Lon, Nango, Nango, Nang, Mayam, Fazar. I don't Fazar Yarum. Second level, the politics of one. Now I Matamama, the police Garilla, I have the Shivai Garilla, I have the Kochian general from Pankanari. Hamung in my Tumbang and the Rim in a Shivai Garima Contabo. Adugis Hasanda Mohalako Pami Brabakoi. Adu Poraki Mayamdo, Madu Halanakums. BJP led government, Sazaki the Mutani, Manipura, Mona, Nihad Nipun, Alahaloi, Karapsangi, Leramba, Awaba, Lam, you call you. Tabuk Sangna report, Madu Hantana Honori, Halaptan Honogani, later Laira Bawana, Mamitaki Mapitana, Layana Pashali Tabugi, Saningai Tabugi, Masa School Tamnabali Tabugi, Tabuk Saningai Tabugi, Tauramba, Mapita, Masingo, couldn't Maki Mapia, which they talk any have a Mayam, there was a democracy that is free with you. Both are in Apama the period or Panda to Lore, Adu Sangbayani, Ada Sangbayani, Adu Sangbayaro, and Tauragadi, dictator Kawi, Adu dictator, the democracy government in a year. Ako is force in power pairaga lereba lukhoi thamgidoira natragana power phangadra natraga phangoidra khangdaba Delhi satoira Shillong satoira khangdaba moidu da vote pidoribra ibise masi mayam lepiro.
BJP National General Secretary Dilip Saikia claimed that Manipur is progressing in every sector with the advent of Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government. He said the present government is committed to develop the Northeast states, hence came up with the Look His policy, Act His policy, stating that road connectivity has improved a lot in the Northeast under the initiative of the BJP-led NDA government. Dilip Saikia said centre is aiming to launch a rail connection in Manipur ahead of the 2022 general elections. He also lauded Chief Minister N. Biren for taking stern measures to combat and manage COVID-19 pandemic in the state. The BJP National General Secretary mentioned that one BJP candidate has already won the by-election 2020 uncontested. He appeals to the people to support the remaining BJP candidates in the upcoming by-election as well as in the 2022 general election to establish a firm Chief Minister N. Biren-led BJP state government to advance the state. Works Minister Thongam Biswajit, Education Minister S. Rajan, Mahut Minister Okram Henry, BJP MLAs, BJP Manipur State Unit President Professor S. Tikan, party leaders, workers and supporters took part in the election campaign.
परिवर्तन के लिए, विकास के लिए, डेवलपमेंट के लिए एन बीरेंद्र सिंह जी को बीजेपी को सपोर्ट करने के लिए आगे आ रहा है। सब लोग आगे आ रहा है। गांव में, पहाड़ों में, कोने-कोने से लोग अभी सब लोग बोल रहा है हमको ऐसा मुख्यमंत्री चाहिए, ऐसा सरकार चाहिए जो बीरेंद्र सिंह जी के नेतृत्व में चल रहा है। बीरेंद्र सिंह जी को, अपने टीम, पूरा पार्टी को आपका आशीर्वाद मिलेगा और ओ लोखई सिंह जी को वंकई से काफी बहुमत से आप लोग चुनाव जिता करके मंत्री तो है ही, अभी तो और मंत्री तो बनाने का कोई घोषणा करने का जरूरत नहीं है, उसको भी भगवान आशीर्वाद दे, आप लोग का भी आशीर्वाद मिले।
On the other hand, Congress MLA K. Ranjit has slammed the BJP candidate for upcoming by-poll of Wangoi Assembly constituency, Minister Oinam Lukhoi, as more dangerous than coronavirus. He expressed shock that the BJP government is praising O. Lukhoi for resigning from his MLA post. MLA K. Ranjit said it is a tall claim that Oinam Lukhoi's resignation was to save the BJP-led state government, when in fact he resigned fearing disqualification. Congress MLA K. Ranjit was speaking on the sidelines of a one-day political conference held for Congress candidate of upcoming Wangoi Assembly constituency by-poll 2020 Salam Joy at Maulana Maurubi ground in Paubitik, Mayalekai last evening. He condemned the ex-MLA for resigning from his post amid the coronavirus pandemic, putting people of Wangoi Assembly constituency at risk as they have to be involved in the upcoming by-poll. MLA K. Ranjit said the Congress party would not have been canvassing amid the pandemic if Oinam Lukhoi had not resigned, which necessitated the conduction of a by-election. He asked the people of Wangoi if they would re-elect such MLA again, refuting Chief Minister N. Biren's claims during election propaganda that the BJP-led state government has accomplished much and brought development in the state which the Congress failed in its 15 years of rule. MLA K. Ranjit said setting up of few tribal markets and few footpath bridges in the Imphal city cannot be termed as development. He also said that the previously existing Rural Health Mission Health Scheme was renamed as Chief Minister Gi Hakshil Gi Tengbang Scheme. MLA K. Ranjit said BJP should be aware that the Manipur University was upgraded into a central university, the Kangla Fort was opened to the public, and the Armed Forces Special Powers Act (APSPA) was lifted from 7 assembly segments of Imphal during the Congress rule. While referring to when BJP candidate Olukoy once wrongly mentioned the poll date as November 17 in his speech, MLA Govindas, who also took part in the political conference, in a comic tone appeals to the people of Wangoy to cast their valuable vote to Salam Joy on November 7, the actual date of poll, and for BJP candidate Olukoy on November 17.
Sigumba Prithvi asida sadoraiba coronavirus mahit asidagi henna sathiba miyam aita ri Wangoy gi lokhoine ai halat thamjage maramdi ma mahit si sandopada ma ki achauba makut yawe Manipur gi issue mayam amala thallaba issue sing ase solution tawla honabada nangbu Wangoy kendra gi praja sin kutha bari mangasina Jadi menangi biar Manipur, haidana bor berloina pirga, mahal ai kuibat terle haidana aga. Nasi tahu itu betul tahu ni kalau sibu, corona tadi hena satu ini haidana di makari hena haidana dia yang kandio. Ya roy, sian bam lagi re, aku ciara subi roy haidana. Orang kan mana resign tu sebenarnya sudah sudah. Menteri ni na lantana, kali mana menteri itu menunggu soal Lakshmi Bazar tunggu mereka. Yang ngali betul bro, ai nasi di minister oil mani cabinet minister, Manipur teman-teman tapi wasungga Wangoy kendra di thong hak ki mayam do matang hak pagadam de matang hak pagadam de adu dani ne ina masabu karam ba khangi mantri no karam company na sabu ji ro haning se adi sonda SI mantri ni tawgadam ni hariba adu lokho ni mantri sidi samengi bali toranga ida marai bokta hindu dharma chapa brahman na tolaga thinga sindu do adu ba sindu ba khangi mantri ne sondu ranjina lafo se.
Ex-Chief Minister and CLP leader Okram Ibobi has questioned the effectiveness of the BJP-led state government's Go to Hills, Go to Village, Go to School missions in bringing development in both hills and valley regions of the state. He was speaking at the flag hoisting ceremony of INC candidate for the upcoming by-election on November 7 for Saitu Assembly constituency, Dr. Lamtin Thang Haukip today. A Saitu Block Congress Committee organized the event at Kolep village in Saitu constituency of Churachandpur district. Okram Ibobi demanded to know the true meaning behind Go to Hills, Go to Village, Go to School missions. He asked if it meant that the MLAs, ministers and officials of various departments have not visited the hills or whether the BJP government is asking the people of the valley to visit the hills. The CLP leader expressed doubts over the publicity and propaganda of the BJP-led state government. Many state and block leaders of MPCC took part in the event.
Hujiki government sina honorable MLA sing or ADC members sing mayam sing the chattabar hangde go to hill hai kari hari no khangde go to village anagi go to school kanagi slogan kanagi publicity no kari taurim no adu moina di harakani singi awar apa yengna bani haina ko go to hill no official sing kara thara ga sing the kari pore kari taurage ba moina sing da except la aga Kangpokpi district de la aga package mayam man la thomba what he has been translated into action manasri the laga Kangpokpi district laga promise toramba package sing do lai haita bai na khangda na woram bi yaye chief minister na package ga se thaje ai di haina ba si kya ta di adu bu ta draga su thabak oina won thok pi radi Kangpokpi district ki la thokhiba package dugo crore kaya no kari taurage ba sigumba publicity propaganda tauba sigumba mayam se khoi thajabada ai thajabirgano.
Taking part in the event, ex-Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam claimed that there is no valued politics in the state anymore. He said that the untimely upcoming by-election in the state amid the pandemic is due to the inappropriateness and inefficiencies of some MLAs. He expressed concerns that this will hinder the welfare and developmental activities and economy of the state. Speaking on the occasion, MPCC President Morangte Mokendro said that it is high time to elect an efficient candidate from Saitu Assembly constituency.
By-election na say, yam tang thui, kanigumba manung matam yaudana, lagi na bamba elected members sing manata, लेखिदबम बला पकदा तंगाई फदना इलेक्शन तौबनी हंदकनि मदुगे सर्कमस्टेंस नत्ते मखोय फागी जुगाई तौरपा यामना उसित तौइदबगे मतौदो अदु नमरम ओइदना जिसे इलेक्शन तौगदोरिबनी इलेक्शन तौबा जे सरकार गिसु एक्स सरकार की एक्स चेकदा याम चखरपोनी अखोगे मांगजबनी टैक्स पेयर्स इन दावा कोलुम न पीबनी a few thousands a few hundreds of crores sakadori hoka manung matam chadana chahengadori
ekoi punung pulu singgiri basri okrami bo bigi matam dani lamdam sigi sada hilgi kangpopi district to biram bagado mayam ningsing bibam thokpani atopa ching gi dele ba inclusive infrastructure gi scheme kaya paikhatuna ching tam manana ba semjaba duga ngasina ekoi leijeri ba congress party duga ekoi honorable chief ex cm bul yamna ching tam khaiba dom uhan base masi mioi kharana sinba mioi kharana masagi pamjaba yengaga makhoi gi oijaba thibada mi mada maral sibani.
Mahud Minister Okram Henry has persuaded the people of Wangkai Assembly constituency by stating that he quit being an opposition MLA and joined the ruling BJP-led state government only to serve the public better. He was speaking at the inaugural of New Chekon Primary School building, come a foundation stone laying ceremony for the construction of New Chekon Community Hall today. Speaking at the event held at New Chekon Mandap, Okram Henry said he faced various hurdles in serving the public when he was an opposition MLA. Hence, he decided to join the ruling government. He claimed that his decision to resign from the Wangkai MLA post was taken only to serve the people better. Minister Okram Henry assured that an Anganwadi center will be constructed at New Chekon under the ICDS in the near future, and for which approval has been sought already before the imposition of election model code of conduct. The Mahud minister also commented about the condition of New Chekon Mandap, where the event was being held, by stating that it was not in sync with the modern time. He assured to renovate the Mandap with state-of-the-art steel structure. Members of New Chekon Primary School Construction Committee and locals attended the event.
By election sida ekoi su yaw godone do ekoi kendra sina igi election petition nama leibani na ya hodre adubu ekoi gi su adubu da yaro khane khanjei masteina haijani imedi aina handak changjang gi ba khongthang se mayam na khoi atopa mafam meeting mayam da budi tabira mani aibu mayam gi thaudar oine na budi kahan bire ado sangvidhan na piba chahi manga du phada bida karamai to ino na kana gumba khangdaba kharana haibiri do khangning ba leragadi aingonda gi su khangba ya gani ngasi gi famda aina sengdok chaning badi Sangbidana piba chahi manga do aibu seba tauna ba piba ne chumme opposition MLA ma oina aina praja sida seba tawa ngamaktabana thadoaga sarkar sida yauraga miyam gi chief minister sigi matungda illaga ekhoina mayam gi seba do matik chana tawba ngamnaba sangchalubani haibadune ne mayam na singtokningi base.
Social Youth Development Organization, a local club of Kagwan Naurem Lekai Awang Club, has appealed to those concerned to set aside all political conflicts and finish repairing Sofa Lairang at the earliest. Speaking to media today, club vice president and Sanajauba said that the road was blacktopped under PMGSY in 2016. However, it remains in a deplorable condition due to lack of proper maintenance. He also expressed disappointment that a local MLA Karam Sham fails to repair the road despite repeated pleas by the club members and Maira Paibis. He said they later approached the works minister, who initiated the road repair but was halted due to interference by the MLA.
Kendra ki council MLA da ekoi gi magi representative ai committee sing da koin haizaru bada matam khara ekoi matam lowi gi badagi ekoi su kitang athuba pam badagi council minister da hairwagati phagadra haiduna council minister da koin sasaru bada nungan baga lambi asi sembirak pani adubu ekoi gi party gi yengdana kendra gi MLA amadi council minister gi amadi BJP adu ada na hunabagi thakto topiro Prajagis Yengbiraga Lambi asi Athuba the Lucian Binaba Haiduna Marileva authority sing the appeal to Zari.
Manipur reported 262 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 5 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 17,424, out of which 4,223 are active cases. In the last 24 hours, 5 coronavirus infected patients passed away. There are an 87-year-old female, a 65-year-old male, an 83-year-old male, and a 55-year-old female, all from Imphal East District, and a 27-year-old female from Imphal West District. They passed away at Dreams and Jenims. With this, death toll has reached 144. On the positive note, 200 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovery cases have reached 13,057. State's recovery rate stands above 74%. Out of the newly infected persons, 255 are from the general population and 7 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Newly infected persons from the general populations are 119 from Imphal West District, 47 from Imphal East, 31 from Tamenglong, 20 from Kakching District, 10 from Thoubal, 9 from Churachandpur District, 8 from Kamjong, 5 from Bishnupur, 2 from Zirbam, and 1 each from Kangpokpi, Ukhrul, Senapati and Chandil districts. 5 persons out of the general population, all from Imphal West District, are returnees from other states, while the rest are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Awareness program on COVID-19 was held at Chairel Khongnang Lekai Meitei Shanglen in Kakching District today. Kada Kakching District Committee, Youth Development and Sporting Organization Chairel and Thoubal District United Women's Development Organization Thoubal Ima jointly organized the event. Manipur State Film Development Society has published a COVID-19 related SOP for shooting media production in the state post the COVID-19 pandemic, vetted by the Directorate of Health Services. Press release from MSFDS said the SOP may be downloaded from the official website of MSFDS at www.msfds.org. Filmmakers and producers are requested to fill up the mandatory online available on the website before proceeding the actual production. Violators will be punished under relevant sections of Disaster Management Act. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Athubagi oina posting asi kaujari. Supervisor, electrician, JCB driver, Tata truck mechanic, JCB mechanic, Proclan mechanic, welder, tire fitter, Heva, wheeler driver, Proclan driver. Akupa marol gidamag Bharatiya Infra Projects Limited Imphal Langthaba Lab Awang Lekai near CRPF Camp Mongsangai. Contact number 7629004089 natraga 70055242270.
I ming Sapananda Yunam, Tak Pangtokiba NEET 2020 exam da I first attempt da Manipur yono topper over Namjakivani. Nasi Aina Manipur topper over Namzabasi, Maruina, Committee Ozasing Amusung Agi parents in the credit as pigeoning. Like Taki Batanatana, Piduna, positive mindset propoda, Committee Ozasing as Otodang Wiki. Ozana Takpi Kibasing, Makoina Bibi Kiba guidance, exam da Yam Nasanaba Wiki. If you want to crack this exam, I will recommend Comet.
Akash, India's #1 coaching institute for medical and engineering with a legacy of more than 31 years. Akash scores a perfect hat-trick in NEET 2020 with top 3 ranks 3 years in a row. Enroll now for new repeater batches. Akash Institute, success is waiting. For more details, kindly contact Akash Institute Manipur Center. Contact number 897-441-2755 or 690-937-8833. Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfinance deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 caseload has crossed 79 lakhs with 45,148 new coronavirus infections reported in the last 24 hours, while the number of people who have recovered from the disease are above 71 lakhs 37,000, pushing the country's recovery rates to above 90%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,19,014, and active COVID-19 cases are above 6,53,000. Maharashtra is still on top with above 1,41,000 active cases of COVID-19. Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar has tested positive for COVID-19. According to ICMR, during the last 24 hours, more than 9,39,000 tests have been conducted. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4,34,36,000 people. Above 1,1,60,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 3,19,49,000. USA is on top with more than 28,86,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Residents of Kongpal Khetri Laikai in Imphal East District now have a new community hall and a waiting shed. Imphal East Zilla Parishad Upadhyaksha Khetri Tama dedicated the same for the locals under Top Nauria Gram Panchayat Khetrigao City Block today. The community hall has been constructed at a cost of around 12 lakh rupees under the 14th Finance Commission 2018-19, and the waiting shed has been constructed at a cost of around 3 lakh rupees under State Finance Commission. Top Nauria GP Pradhan M. Dinachandra, other officials and locals took part in the event held by abiding COVID-19 related SOPs. Court has postponed the final hearing on the restrictions imposed on Salai Group of Companies, which was supposed to be held today until October 29. Speaking to media in front of the Cherab Court at Odipok today, company managing director Ilangbam Brojendro appeals to investors of the company to kindly bear until the final hearing. It may be mentioned that the first hearing was held on October 9. Government froze the company after the company's former chairman Narengbam Samarjit declared Manipur government in exile in London in October last year.
Salai Group of Companies na Miamgi Yangjaraga, petitioner Amoina, Salai Group of Companies that Tinjan Video Cutting Moxing se, Masi Hanganabagidam, the petitioner Amoina, Koi Tajarakoni, Haiva, Tajarakasida Han Boyna, October Git 9, the Han be hearing Chatagre, Madudegiti, Matamkra Lonaraga, Ngasi se reports and hearing Togadoni, Adubu, Makoigis Haitegi, Koigi reports, Singase, Lak the Manamarakanda, Matamkra, Lonaraga, Haibadi, Lak Liver, that 29 October, Sida. Reports and hearing as a
Protests over the erroneous merit list of DM University is getting intense. All Manipur Muslim Students Organization AMSO and Pangal Students Union Dhanamanjuri University have demanded the university to come up with the overall merit list for admission to BA, BSc, BCom courses of the university latest by October 27, else warned of statewide bunch from the midnight of October 27 till the midnight of October 30. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, AMSO President Javed Pusham said Meitei Pangal Students Union has also pointed out the errors and has demanded rectification and has even urged not to carry out counseling session. However, all pleas fell on deaf ears and counseling was conducted today. He condemned that the state government has sidelined the demands of AMSO and PSU DMU.
Seminarnya kita bakal kehadiran ba isu asida, amade lakukan evidence like asida. Dalam asida lagi ba club organization sing, mana apa yang main sing, satra organization sing, amade CSO sing lah. Mapung mana support tu kira ba, hai ba jenis like asigo. Mapung mana mai ba dia.
JSC against the death of Moirang Tem Nilamani staged a protest meet condemning the bail granted to 3 accused in his death. The sit-in was staged at Bishnupur Ward number 3 Community Hall today. It has been alleged that the 3 accused asserted that Nilamani assaulted Nilamani to death on September 11. JSC convener Chanambam Gopal demanded to oust prime accused Tomba, who holds the post of Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh National General Secretary, from his post and to award him befitted punishment along with the other accused. He appeals to the latest by October 31st, else warned of Bishnupur district bunch by November 1st.
Parja khangandana miyam khangandana matau karamna jendala khirba 21 personnel humasi haiba mapa siri tombasi bail out tokre maramuduna hoi bail out tobasi jesina supam pamte matau karamna bail out tokuna haibitu sakana thu matamda haiba maram si singdopiro chaliba tha sigi kuntha mathobu manungda khoi singdokta taraga di mathangi tang amada khoi soidana khoi district Bishnupur khoi ban tawjagina.
Shambasana Jauba led the public in observing Kwag Tanba ceremony, which is one of the indispensable events of Manipur Royal Palace and Uttara Shanglan. The ceremony was held at the Youth Community Hall in Wangkai Angom Lekai. Angom Ningthau of Royal Palace, many Amaiba, Amaibi and singers of Sanapana Loishang took part in the event. Manipur Cherab Loishang also performed Mera Kwag Tanba ceremony at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple today. Angom Ningthau Roshoras Mani, Bor Mantri Rajkumar Dalpasan, Garod Loishang Bor Senapati Rajkumar Chiranjit Tuli Yaima Major took part in the event. Documentary film based on boxer Laishram Sarita Devi named I Rise has won the Best Film on Women Outstanding Achievement Award of the 10th season of Tagore International Film Festival TIFF. Direction and cinematography of the 52 minutes long documentary film are by national awardee filmmaker Borun Thongchom. The film is produced by Films Division, Mumbai. It may be mentioned that the documentary film I Rise had also won the award for Best Film on Sports and Best Audiography of the 13th Manipur State Film Awards 2020. New showroom of handloom and handicraft named as Shiloy Apanba was opened at Kashamthong Laishom Lairak today. Minister Thongam Biswajit's spouse Junraywan Thongam inaugurated the showroom opened by Laishram Priyadashi under Manipur Startup Scheme. Speaking to media, Laishram Priyadashi lauded the Manipur Startup Scheme for facilitating budding entrepreneurs of the state. She expressed happiness that she is now able to provide livelihood to around 70 people. General Secretary of All India Trade Union Congress, Laishram Sotin Kumar, inaugurated a new office of Shanghai Group of Investment at Singjamei Supermarket today. Speaking on the occasion, L. Sotin Kumar stressed on the need for microfinancing to boost micro and medium business in the state to eventually facilitate the needy people. Chairman of Shanghai Group of Investment, Hasina Kangjam, and locals took part in the event. Mahindra Company's all-new Thar Jeep was launched in the state today. Renowned badminton star Maisnam Mairaba Luwang launched the vehicle at the event held at Shiv Autotech Private Limited showroom in Ghari. The Jeep is equipped with various features such as tire pressure monitoring system, tire direction, driver and co-driver airbags, a voice command, adventure calendar, updation and navigation, etc. The all-new Thar Jeep will be available in various designs with prices ranging from 9,80,000 rupees to 12,85,000 rupees. Officials of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, MCPCR, and Department of Labour, Manipur have carried out drive against child labour in Imphal city. The relevant authorities are short of carrying out similar drive frequently even in the future. One-day awareness program on prevention of substance and alcohol abuse was held at RIHP campus in Yaripok, Bamol today. District-level Nasha Mukt Bharat Campaign Committee Thobal along with Regional Institute of Handicapped Persons RIHP Yaripok organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, District Social Welfare Officer Thobal A. Kameshwar urged the CSOs, the local clubs, organizations and the public to strive to make Manipur and the country as a whole free from drug menace. Renowned artist Happy Rajan's team showcased a short play titled Nisha Free Ohanlasi on the occasion. Lions Club of Imphal Central today felicitated the winners of Lions International Peace Poster Contest 2020-21. 15 contestants took part in the contest held on the theme Peace Through Service at Wangkem Ningtem Pukri Mapal. CH Brainies of Nirmalabas High School has bagged the first prize. Dollars Lambayamayum of St. George High School has bagged the second prize, and Maibam Ribasan of Wangkai High School has bagged the third prize. Cash rewards and achievement award certificates were presented to the winners. Oripok Local Council has condoled the demise of former comrade of Oripok Local Council CPI W. Jarmo. Late Jarmo was a member of CPI Manipur State Council and executive member of Manipur Longmi Loop. Now the sports news. Manipur Soccer Futsal Association today accorded a warm welcome to its members who recently participated in the first national referee and coaching training course. Gujarat Soccer Futsal Association organized the training course under the aegis of Indian Soccer Futsal Federation at Presidency Club in Vadodara city of Gujarat from October 11 till 14. President of Manipur Soccer Futsal Association R.K. JOYSHREE presented certificates to the members on the occasion. 25-year-old Manipuri doctor Taurangbam Alex has successfully completed the 100-day non-stop national level cycling event Garmin Century Challenge organized by Indian runners. The challenge, which kicked off from July 19, concluded today. Dr. Alex rode about 50 kilometers per day, that is around 5,712 kilometers. Alex is a dentist in a private clinic. Altogether, 3,511 individuals registered online for the challenge, which aimed to boost hard work and perseverance. Another cyclist from Manipur, Ngangbam Arun Kumar, also took the challenge and completed 90 days of non-stop cycling.
cycle thaubi me am support to biu aduga akhoi gi traffic se fajana maintain tawhanninge id aina numit chama continuously not even a single day left na thaujarak pasida cyclist sing da yam thina risky oiba cycle thaubi ba sing sida khatang respect in the sense haidi moina thauri ba the rules and regulation do fajana especially high beam than ba sidi yam nungai jade government ki side ta gi su akhoi gi sumaina traffic rules sugai bi ba me am se keno to binaba haidi engine binaba haijari.
Manipuri referee Tekcham Ranjita has been included among the Indian FIFA elite referee panel. She is the fifth daughter of T. Ningthaurel and Ibemhal from Kongjom Bazar. Ranjita took a keen interest in football ever since she came across the women football matches played at Wangjing, Kodompokpi during the 5th National Games hosted by Manipur in 1999. She served as a referee in various football tournaments held across the state between 2007 and 2015. Ranjita became a Category 2 referee in 2016 and took part in various national level football championships. She cleared the elite referee exam in 2018 to become a Category 1 referee. Ranjita was selected as center referee, Rio Langdhar from Meghalaya as an assistant referee, Kanika Burman from West Bengal and Uvena Fernandez from Goa was also selected among the 18 Indian women referees on October 10. Speaking to media, Ranjita said one must heed the advice of elders and teachers over and above hard work and perseverance to become successful in life.
aina player mo araga aina atopata takpi bangam drusu referee mo oitaragadi sigi standard yauna adagi thabak any tawrok khuding makta mai pakna tawbangam mi habaje ai mase ai wakal da khalak patagi referee se ai sange na uning da left referee ma changa pata ragadi haigi sigi standard se yauna bo khona rakpa matamda tuki matik hotna ba haba ma darkar oi yam sauna pasta ko ye physical fitness oidaba yade level wang daba yade aduga second the laws of the game clear oina khangba ma darkar oi hotna ba kanba khang ba kanba hard work passion tima yam daka wai aduga ko gi tang taw kaigumba ma taw bakanda ikai ba adagi khangdraga mingonda hangdaba masigumba sima je loi thadok patare kharasu ikai khangdaba hayana eta kanugi nataba atai gi nataba da kaigumba aina me sama khonge mina kaino ma hairi haidana ai ikai dana ai si tawbungam de adu tawbungam de habagi wajima thadokraga kharasu tagani kharasu taroi asmaina tawraga kai basima thadokna bo honab tare aduga lo ngata paraga haidi si ngata tawraga adagi practice ngata tawraga ai referee magi professional na sanga kani habasi masu masi yade asina practical loina field da mes toina khongba haba ma darkar oi ga nupi na tragana nupa si ani gi khetna base ai gi level na haidi ai aina hotna riba utliba performance na utpa darkar oi nupa na tawbunga maga kari nupi na tawbunga moi haina khalga khang makan baje asima oina ai pijaning moi.
Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthum Biren urges people of Wango Assembly constituency not to waste their votes on uncertain candidates. Congress MLA K. Ranjit slams BJP candidate for upcoming bypoll of Wango Assembly constituency, Minister Oinam Lukhoi, as more dangerous than coronavirus. CLP leader Okrami Bobby asked Chief Minister N. Biren what positive changes BJP governments go to hills, go to village and go to school missions have brought in Manipur. Maud Minister Okram Henry says he quit being an opposition MLA and joined BJP-led state government only to serve the public better. Manipur reports 262 new COVID-19 cases, 5 deaths and 200 recovered cases in last 24 hours. Death toll stands at 144, recovery rate nearing 75%. And India reports less than 50,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. Tally rises above 79 lakhs and recovery rate climbs over 90%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Hyundai Suzuki Access 125, the highest selling 125cc scooter in the country, with a retro modern design language, which makes it a compelling buy especially for youths, be it women or men, and various range of Suzuki bikes. You can now get the best deals on your loan easily without any hassles and instant approval process. For more details, please visit Stan Suzuki Sangai Pro, located opposite to Krishnadas Oil Pump, Hari